Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you. Welcome back to Try Through Daybreak 2. We're doing a giveaway. So no, for real, we're doing a giveaway. So I'm letting down the link of the description down below. Okay, I'm bad saying what I want to say, but there, giveaway down below of the video that's explaining how to enter the giveaway. Yeah. So, Rumfus Selt. Yo, we got a request from Selft. You the guy? I'm the Springan from Arcade Solutions. Ah, yes, thank you. It's good to put a face to the name. The request entailed rescuing a young lady? Yes, let's get right to it. I haven't much time. The lady in question is Berzelia, daughter of the CEO of the Bank of Edith. My name is Selft, and I serve as the young Miss Butler and bodyguard. Oh wow, the one of the biggest financial institution in Calvar. They have a water-right reputation for what I hear. They do everything by the book. A lady with class. Nice. Take note, Ashin. Okay, so what's the situation? Right, it brings me to shame to admit, but she's being kidnapped. We don't know who the perpetrator may be. It only just happened last night as her caretaker. Yeah, that's serious. I was worried that what it was sounds pretty dire. Did the kidnapper make any demands? What other information do we have to go on? Well, the young miss is a semi-permanent resident here at the hotel penthouse, you see. Her father arranged it for her, hoping it would let her live more on her own terms than if she were at his home. But last night the young miss slipped away for a night to herself and she failed to return. This morning we found a ransom note delivered to the hotel written for the president. We have your daughter, 10 million mira in cash. Bring the money to the exchange point. Bring police or bracer and we kill her. Indeed, some individual group has captured her. The culprit also sent the mobile terminal Berzel has been using. They are meticulous to a terrifying degree. That's why I turn to you. We need your help to investigate these villains. We also like you to accompany her father to the exchange point. Oh, I getcha. They say no police or bracer, but maybe they will count a Spriggan as an exception. Okay, we alright taking this on now. We are on the case. Thank you very much. I knew I could count on you. So this first off, can we talk to the dad? Where is he? Well, the CEO, her father rather, is often busy with his work. He is currently overseeing a project to bring urban network coverage to rural areas in Calvar. As this involves traveling to said areas, he has no network signal out there. We have unable to contact him. So it's not even ignorance, he's just so far out in the boonies that nobody can get a hold of him. Go figure he isn't around when his kid needs himself. So what did he tell her? He was going out for milk or something? Have you some tact, Aaron? Ish, talk about bad timing. So that pretty much puts him out of questions. We gotta do this on your own, sounds like. I did observe some strange behavior that may be relevant to the chase. Lately, Berzelia has been refusing her bodyguard's company when she goes out. She frequently the Tyrell district on those days. I see. We will keep a watch on her from a distance when she will go there. And we found that she had been freeing this young man who, pardon my judgment, but he has the air of a ruffian about him. Could he have roped Berzelia into something shady? Well, in spite of it, in the interaction were superbly cordial. The young man would buy her ice cream, take her to the movies. By all accounts, they were simple friends. We had thought she was in good hands and that we could give her space, but eventually not. I see, that makes me curious about the young man's background. Same, let's get to work first. Terrible. Hey, how much time have we got before they offer? We do have time, by all means, take whatever time you need to investigate. The criminal specific Darky Memorial Park as the exchange point. I will wait you at the park's entrance. Once you have completed your investigation, please rendezvous with me. Sounds like a plan. That I don't trust you. Somebody talk to I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Somebody don't. Alright gang. Let's get out there and start digging for clues. Let's hit up the ice cream vendor first, see what they have to say. Understood. I keep the tab on time we have left until the handover.
Time to start working.
Imagine there is a timer. Just imagine. Okay, that's it.
Off we go.
I mean, it's front I could have run, but no. Ah.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
How about some nice cold ice cream?
Hi there, I'm a private investigator working on a case with my assistants here. We're looking into a couple of people for one of our clients at the moment. Have you had a rich looking girl stop by your stall by any chance? She will have a young guy with her, something of a delinquent. Oh yes, I know exactly who you must be talking about. They look like the oddest pair together, so they stuck out like a sore thumb. That's great. Could you tell us more about them? Do you remember what they were talking about? What was your impression of them? Let me think. For two people who seem about as different as you could get, they were getting along unusually well, like they were pretty good friends. The guy looked like a bit of a rough character, but he was telling her all kind of things about the Tyrol district. As for the girl, she seemed pretty worried about her relationship with her dad. He was being pretty sweet and trying to give her advice from what I could hear. That's interesting. So she was talking about her family. Judging by what Rumfeld told us, it definitely sounds like she and her father weren't all that close. Maybe that's been bothering her? Could you tell us a bit more about the guy? Anything that stuck out about him? Every little detail helps. He didn't seem all that remarkable to me, so it's hard to know what to say. But he did seem surprisingly naive for a guy who otherwise looked like a troublemaker, I can tell you that much. I think I also hear him mention that his mom runs a general Did you say a general store? Huh. Of all the people it could have been, it had to be him, huh? Wow. What do you mean, Mr. Archrist? Is that to say you may know the identity of the young man in question? Yeah, you could say that. Think about it. Old Town, general store, the vet son. There's only one guy I can think of who ticks all the boxes. I'm talking about Eddie, the son of the lady who runs Newberry General Store. Oh, now I get it. You must be right. I have heard rumors before that he likes to go out partying at night. We still don't know how the hell a guy like him wound up meeting such a rich girl through. There's gotta be more to this story. We need to find some information. If you are looking for someone else to talk, why don't try Macmillan Coffee? I've seen the two of them talking out the terrace before a handful of times. Someone there may know something. I see. Thank you for the information. We'll be sure to look into it. And they say all the time, I'm like, see, we don't need, we can't trust. Like Legend of Heroes told me not to trust people. like her. Like when we did that round, I said that she's out of Ouroboros, and look at her, looking at me with glasses. What are you gonna say? You're not Ouroboros? That you're not Campanella? Look at the colors. Green,
Very well.
green and green and greenish. And Giselle, if you if you take her letters
Very well.
and she got L's, she got 2 L's, so she doesn't need 2, she just need 1. And Campanella, what's wrong with me? Hi there, I'm a private investigator working on a case with my assistants here. We're looking into a couple of people for one of our clients at the moment. You see any young rich girl hanging out with a rough around the age guy around here recently? Doesn't have to be a big lead or nothing, whatever you know, we appreciate if you share it with us. Oh, a private investigator, huh? That's a neat job you have. You won't happen to find that famous Spriggan everyone likes to talk about in these parts, will you? Spriggan, sorry, I got no idea what you're talking about. Not to be rude, but we are pressed for time. We know those two have been to this coffee and we are looking to find someone who can tell us more. Sorry if I offended you, just not every day I get to talk to people like you. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. I have seen those two people sitting at that table over there a lot lately. They get up to some pretty interesting conversation. I know it's rude, but I can't help but listening on them, you know? I know, girl. May we ask they have discussion in those conversations? Well, earlier the girl was asking him all sort of things about kidnapping. Like what sort of cases have there been before, what goes into kidnapping someone, stuff like that. He had his serious expression on his face, but she looked happy and excited for some reason. If only she thought to ask me, I'm an expert in that sort of thing. I could have told her everything she wanted to know and then some. This woman appears to have some very peculiar interest. Man, these girls we are after must have a weird idea of fun. Who goes around talking about kidnapping and shit in public, huh? But hey, we know what's going on here, don't you agree? So she wants him to play that he's kidnapping her and asking for money so he can run away with him. Yeah, although we still don't have enough proof yet to be sure. I don't know what you guys are going on about, but it's not like you were able to figure something out. Glad I was able to help. Oh, one more thing, that guy seems to run with a pretty tough crowd. You better be careful if you are going to keep investigating him. Huh? What sort of people are you talking about? From what I overhear, he belongs to Desire. They are a nasty fang, fighting, stealing, blackmailing, you name it, they are done it and more. Those people aren't above doing anything. Whatever it takes to get what they want, they will do it without blinking an eye. I don't think that guy understands what he's gotten himself into. He seems to believe they had more honors and morals than they really do. The girls didn't seem to know any better either, and just went along with what he had to say. We have talked to him before in the past. His name's Eddie, and that was more or less the impression he gave me. Yeah. That makes me think they may just be using him for all he's worth. If his outlook toward them is that rosy, that's what I wanted to warn you about. It's not him you need to be concerned about. It's the people he works with that could be a problem. Right, it's entirely possible Eddie's been put up to something without realizing it. Thanks for the tip. You have given us a lot to work with. Now that we know all of that, where should we go next? I think we got a good handle of what's probably going on here. Now we just need to confirm our finding and go from there. For now, we should figure out what's been going on with Eddie. Time to take a trip to Newberry in Old Town. See how much information we took with him. Well,
Here's your schedule.
no, stop it. See how much information we got from her? See, I'm not crazy.
Then let's head over.
Campanella, she's Campanella.
Oh,
Hey, Brenda, I'm dropping by cause of job. I wanted to ask about your son. Mind me telling us what your kid's been up lately? Oh, idiot, should I be worried? Did that boy of mine do something? No, nothing to be alarmed about. We're looking into something and we thought to ask him a few questions. How has been doing lately? Feel free to go into as much detail as you plan, please. What a relief, or as much as can be, really. I get annoying of stress when it comes to that boy. As for how it's been lately, something does come to mind. He usually doesn't have a single mirror to his name and will constantly demand I lend him some, but he looks like he's doing well lately. Actually, he even say he finally paid me back all he owned. Dude could be doing a whole lot worse, but you don't look too happy about it. I know for a fact that boy doesn't have a job, not even a part-time job. The money he's been getting is coming from that gang he's a part of. And if that's not enough, they say they may promote him if he did good with his current job, if you can believe it. I think he mentioned it having to do with helping this girl he met, but I didn't really get it. The plot thickness must be some big shit he's up to if they are offering him authority. There's also the matter of the girl in question. At this point I believe we can more or less piece together what his task entails. So Ed is really up to something dangerous, isn't he? That stupid son of mine. Could you please lend him a hand? Despite everything, I'm still his mother and would hate to see him hurt. Don't even need to ask, neighbors gotta go look out for each other. Eddie. I'm glad we're finally done talking to Brenda. That was a lot. We have everything we need to report back to Mr. Rumfus now, don't we? Correct, considering the two sides are supposed to meet, the timing couldn't be better. Which means we're heading to Overdrake Memorial Park. We'll take the time to go through all the info we gather and come up with an action plan. Fine by me? You're the boss? So she's the one that wants to be kidnapped to be free of her father and join these guys. The thing is that it's her idea, not
Here's your schedule.
Daddy, Becky.
Let's do this.
Did Eddie. Oh, it's so good to see you all. I gathered your investigation into the culprit has finished, yes? Would you please inform me of what you found? Sure, we have more or less figured out what led to all of this. It's gonna take some explaining, so we'll go one step at a time. First thing you should know is your girl's been hanging out with a local punk named Eddie. He's part of a gang known as Desire, though he hasn't really fit in with them much until now. Desire, I've heard of that group. People say they are so ruthless and cunning, even the police closely monitor their movement. It's true, yet despite all that, it seems that Eddie's been making a fair bit of money lately. In fact, it started happening right before he and Berzelia first met. We have a reason to believe these two facts are connected to each other. I think I understand what you are trying to say. Essentially, you believe that this Eddie fellow is receiving payment in exchange for befriending my lady. Yeah, something like that. Considering who he hangs with, it makes sense that Desire would put him up to this. Although it's possible that the money may actually come directly from Berzelia herself. I see. To that end, we have uncovered evidence that appears to tie all of this together. According to his mother, Eddie says something rather peculiar to her. Namely, that if his son's so-called current assignment went well, he could be promoted to the gang's upper leadership. Considering the timing of this statement, it feels all but certain that this assignment in question must refer to the kidnapping and ransom. I see. I believe I understand the situation now. Basically, it was Eddie who committed the kidnapping while Desire was the organization that masterminded it, correct? Yeah, but it gets cheater than that. From what I have here, your little princess was all too happy to have those guns whisk her off and hold her for ransom. She was? It check out the more you think about it. Long story short, this whole thing is... The truth of the matter is this kidnapping is both real and staged at the same time. I will admit it, I had the faintest suspicious deep down that may indeed be the case. Then let me In essence, my lady initially devised the kidnapping to be staged. However, now that Desire is involved, they are now attempting to turn into it an actual one with genuine stakes. Ah, okay. Bingo, they are only pretending to help her with her plan now. But in reality they are after a much bigger payday. Yeah, that's the score. They got a nasty reputation for a reason. If only I had paid greater heed to my lady loneliness. Perhaps she won't have felt the need to go to such extreme lengths. I'm so sorry. I can only imagine how much you must feel right now. What the hell? It is what it is. We can't take back what's already happened. I think more than anything, she's trying to test her old man to see if he will choose her over his job. That could be that too. I believe the main question now is how to go about addressing the ransom itself. You don't have to respond to their demands. We can attempt to ambush them instead if you prefer. No, that's quite alright, my lady's safety is absolutely paramount. As much as I would prefer to avoid not doing so, I'm fully willing to offer the money, if that's what it takes. Are you sure? 10 million Mira is a massive amount, even for the president of a bank. Can this happen to me? You know, $1 million you can buy a great house, freaking buy a great car that is strong. So how much is left? I know it's left like 4,000 and something. I mean, yeah. I don't want no child. Not really. I want a husky. Yeah, and a posky. Yeah. And then you got money left. So you take some money to move around to get more money, yeah, you know. And then for that money you take for traveling, eating, and if you need extra, you take extra, and then let's go. Indeed it is. Nevertheless, I'm prepared to take the full responsibility for such a loss. I'm certain that if my master were here, he will come to the same decision without a doubt. As you wish. Alright then. We'll play things straight with them. But keep in mind, we're talking about a gang that had the guts to pull something like this in the first place. I don't think it's realistic to expect these guns to be the up and up when it comes to time to make the exchange. Best wait flexible and see how they act. Depending on how it all goes down, we may need to shift gears. If we do, we still might be able to get the lady back without you having to fork over any Mira. No promises, but we'll see. I appreciate the consideration. It's clear how professional and thoughtful you all are. Regardless, we still have some time. Oh, just go! Yeah! Oh my god. If I may suggest, Mr. Arkwright, why don't you pretend to be my subordinate? Never thought I'd be an under-butler works for me. In that case, the rest of us will remain close by so that we can quickly move in should you require our assistance. That sounds like a plan. Be careful, you two. Knock 'em dead, Chief. Let's see those hostage negotiated skills of yours. Thanks guys, stay sharp in case things go south. Change of clothes, change of clothes, change of clothes. Change of clothes. Oh, no change of clothes. There you are. Rufsily, you came. Oh, my lady, I'm so relieved you're alright. Well, now, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. We specifically asked for the girl's pops to come to do the trade, but I sure don't see him anywhere. What's the deal? Don't tell me he's the guy next to you. I find that a little hard to swallow. No, the master is currently away on business in a remote region. We, as her bodyguards, have been dispatched in his stead. Sorry, I'm not the guy you're looking for. But don't worry, we still made sure to bring what you really are after. We got 10 million mira right here, should be enough to satisfy, yeah? It's good enough, you did the bare minimum you were expected to, at least. Talk to be you though, eh, girly? So she want money and that. His own daughter gets snapped and your old man just throws some cash at the problem. Can't even be bothered to show himself. Don't you think it's a little suspicious he's at work? Maybe he decided to ditch you and hang out with his girl toy instead. Oh. My father will never do anything such thing. But I suppose perhaps that he doesn't love me after all. If even this failed to sway him. Berzelia. My lady, you have nothing to fear. It's true the master is in manners at times, but there's nobody in all Zemuria who loves you more than him. If you don't mind, I have a message I'd like for you to hear. Perhaps it will demonstrate how he truly feels. Is that my mobile terminal? What's it doing here? The master sent a recording to this device yesterday. Please have a listen. Is this thing on? Am I being recorded? First, I should explain that I have to take off this morning on the first train out. Since we cannot speak in person, I want to leave a message for you, at the very least. That's my father's voice, it's really him. I'm so sorry, Berzelia. I'm always so distracted with my work, I can only imagine how lonely you must feel. Your birthday is coming up soon, isn't it? I know I was on other business trip for the past 2 birthdays and wasn't able to celebrate as should have. But I promise you I will do whatever it takes to make sure I'm home in time for your birthday this year. And when I do return, I'm going to give you your present myself. Until then, it pains me that I have to leave you alone yet again. Please try to keep your spirit up. Know that I really truly do love you, Berzelia, my darling daughter. Father, I didn't realize you cared so much. Glad he decided to step up and show he knows how to be a dad for once. How you managed to come across that voicemail? I'm genuinely impressed. Well, I remember that the master asked me several days ago how to send such a message to someone. It made me wonder if perhaps it was the young lady to whom he sent it. Perhaps. Then when I went searching, sure enough, there it was. How could I be such a fool? I shouldn't have doubled father and test him like this. I'm sorry, Rumsfeld. I must confess, this whole kidnapping was planned by me. I was scared father didn't truly love me, so... Think nothing of it, my lady. You felt the need to act. I completely understand how you must feel. Thanks, Rumsfeld. I'm okay, Eddie. You can't let go of my hand now. I may have not achieved what I set up to do, but I still want to pay everyone what I can in exchange for their time. Berzelia, you don't have to do that, but if you're comfortable with it, I won't stop you. No, so quick, Eddie. This dumbass sub story over. Now the fun begins. What is the meaning of this? We have a deal. Are you breaking it? You bet you fine rich as we are. Why take your pitiful paycheck when we could make off with that hefty ransom? And it's all thanks to our wonderful pal Eddie. We couldn't have done it without him. It's not every day you meet a killable mark who's just beginning to be held hostage and robbed of her own money. You can't be serious. You tricked me, Eddie. I trust you. No, that's not true. I only agreed to help out with your fake kidnapping. I swear, this is news to me. And as for you two gents, don't even think about trying anything funny. And over the case, nice and quick like. And make it quick or else I can guarantee that this little girl will celebrate her birthday in one piece. If you put even a single scratch on Miss Berselia, you will pay for it. Man, I hate being right. I had a feeling it'd go down like this. I didn't ask you to introduce yourself, but I know you're the famous brigand everyone always talks about. Man, you don't even use mask. I was on the lookout for cops or bracer, but I sure didn't count on meeting someone like you. That geezer there, one convenient old fart. So you know about Mr. Arkwright as well, do you? I figured you to be some mere hoodlum, but it appears you're smarter than you look. A shame you wasted on such nonsense. Well, if you know who am I, then we can cut right to the chase. I took on a job and I fully intend to complete it. You are giving that girl back one way or another. If you want to make a deal, we can talk, but not until you have her over first. Otherwise, I got permission from my butler friend to send you all straight to Adius. Don't think I want it. Adius. Hey, hold on a minute, Jeffrey. The desire I know will never stop to something this low. Put the gun down before you do anything we'll all regret, please. We have never done something like this. Don't make me laugh. You don't know the first thing about us. Listen, I got you in the gang for one reason and one reason only. Because you made for a handy, expendable pawn. But you know what? You did good, putting this rich brat up to all this. Better than I have ever expected, really. I own you one, so I will tell you what. You can leave our gang right now if you're so queasy about getting your hands dirty. How about it? You can't be serious, Jeffrey. Tell me you're lying. It looked like up to you. I thought you were badass. Quite yours, never lean already. Oh. Anyway, getting back to business. Where were we? Alright, letting the girl go free. I won't push my luck if I were you. Last time I checked, you weren't in a position to be making demand of us. Far as we're concerned, this chick just a pile of used bait now. You sure you want to push your luck? Very well, we should go ahead and hand over the briefcase. All we ask is that you return the young lady to us unharmed. Yeah, you got my word. Now step forward nice and slowly. Any sudden movement and I blow her brains out. Stop right there. Leave the case on the ground and go straight back. I will only let her go if you do. Got it. I hear ya. Now comes the tricky part. There's no way he hands her over quickly. We already agreed that Rufus would go in and rescue her while I held the idiots back. The question is what to do about the money. The safest thing would be to prioritize her safety and let the cash go. But that'd be 10 millimeters down the drain, hardly jump change. On the flip side, room sales and I could trust Eddie with the case I'm focused on rescuing the girl. What to do? Wait. Prioritize her safety. Trust Eddie with the money. He said I'm going to trust Eddie to keep the money safe. You're damn right, I did. Now it's your turn, hand her over now. I was lying. I was lying. You think after netting this much cash doing nothing, I'm just gonna let her go? I have to be stupider than you. Amazing, a few measly little threats were enough to convince you to part ways with 10 million Mira. You're the one of a damn kind. We'll be holding on to her for the time being. Better start scrounging up some more Mira for the next ransom. Too damn predictable. Hey everybody, wanna clear your name and do something good for us? Think fast. Huh? Holy, this is heavy. Think you can scam us out of our dough, do you? Give it here, Eddie. No, I'm not letting Desire get a single coin. Well, wrong choice, buddy. I gave you a chance. Now go say hi to Eddie, you dipshit. Oh, my lady, over here. Oh, Eddie. Where is Eddie? Ah, Eddie's here. Okay. What the hell are you idiots all doing? Don't blame me, boss. That old stick stronger than he looks. Damn, never thought they put up this much of a fight. But the numbers are on our side. It's 5 on 2, or should I say 1. Famous or not, you're still just a single brigand, flying solo. I love to see you take on all of us. You think I will still work solo, huh? Well, I got a bad news for you, pal. Our car solution expanding these days a lot, every time. Just a call on. Everyone, are you okay? Sure took your sweet time calling us in, Chief. Now it's 5 on 4, though I do believe it's fair to say that the balance of power has tipped in the other direction. All of which is to say thanks you all for coming to our aid. Some reinforcements. You got chicks with you. Yeah, we still got the edge the ones that gonna end this battle are gonna be you girls. Damn it. No, we're pulling out. Damn it, you. What? You hear me? I said we're pulling out. You hear him, boys. Time to scram. Don't think you won, jackass. I'll make you regret crossing us. I was ready to fight. Well, that was a surprising turn of event. I should expect them to press their luck and come in swimming. Guess Desire got some brains after all, specifically in that fearless leader of theirs. But that's not the important thing right now. Shit, I can't believe I actually got shot back there. Eddie, room cell. He needs first aid right away. Can you help him? Certainly, my lady. Let me help too. Good work, everyone. We got a lot to done today between rescuing Berzelia and patching up Eddie. He's got completely out of the woods. I got a hunch those goons are going to have it out for him after what happened. So I took the liberty of tipping the cops off about this whole mess so they can keep him on their radar. But at least you will live to see another day thanks to our little hostage quick thinking kid. Eddie did something not wrong. He was tricked by all the rest of them. How could I not help? Even managed to save the money. Thank you so much for everything, Eddie. I'm so sorry I ever doubled you. What I said was terrible. No, it's okay. I totally understand. I'm the one who ought to be apologizing here. I'm so sorry I put you through that nightmare. I can't tell you how glad I am that you're okay. It's nice to see the two of you make amends. We'll cover the cost of this care. It's the least we can to repay him for what he's done. Looks like you can handle things from here then. Unless you need anything else, I think we're going to bounce. Mr. Arkwright, everyone, thank you again for your assassination assist. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm bad with it. All reading thingies. I cannot begin to tell you just how grateful I am to have you on our side.
Well done, everyone.
Oh,
Love to see it.
we're gonna see more of
Reward
this.
deposited.
Oh, we're gonna freaking see more of these guys. Oh, look at me, level 3! Where's the law? Your CFA's ringing, Van. So it is. I swear I have seen this number before.
Sup, Arkwright? Heard you had a bad time in Tharbad.
Dude, Zane. Ah, not you.
Aw, what do you mean, not you? You're gonna make me cry.
They won't put it that voice. It's not. This is the more part because his voice is so gentle, you know, for the Zin in Japanese voice, right? That we met in Sky, Jackass and everything. And he's like voice in Japanese, and in English he's so soft like soft. I mean, he's skinny, you know. Can you blame me for being worried? Sure, people's always hovering over me, judging how I choose to handle my work. Plus, I have a sinking feeling you are only calling to bring trouble to my doorstep again.
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, this job's a toughie for sure.
Yeah, they really passive him. Unless wait, in the Trail of Terror in the Sky, the first, he made him shred. Right? But he still looks Zen. I call him Zen. He need a grasper voice, a stronger voice. Be like, do one. I'm like, I'm bad voicing thingies.
I'll cut to the chase. Would you mind coming with me to the 13th?
No. Surely you don't. Come on. Surely you don't need me to spell out what that means. You strike me as the kind of guy who drop by there a lot. No comment. I'm curious, what business do you have there? Oh, nothing, Mayor. But it's not exactly a place I fit in, especially as of late. So I figure I ask if you could tag along. Come on, help a guy out, will ya? Alright, you win. You owe me on one after this, though. Wanna meet up on the C3 area? Sure thing. Oh, and don't feel like you need to rush it. No, I'm not rushing. I need to do another quest. So that's the famous in the immovable. The hell did he want? Oh, nothing much. Don't worry about it. Guess I'll head over once I wrap up my other work. I like the home memes. Okay, guys, we're gonna learn till here. Remember the giveaway. The giveaway. The card thing is gonna be here, or it's gonna be the main video of the channel. Simple. Go to the video of the channel, the main video of the channel, and right there put a comment very heartful about your favorite
Very well.
character of Legend of Heroes or favorite character in any Falcon, Miss American. Okay, no, Falcon, just Falcon. Legend of Hero is or Tokyo Shanado. And in this game, by the way. Karja is my girlfriend. Fina also, but Fina is a goddess. So Karja is kinda like my girlfriend. So, I'm just saying. And see you next one. If you guys want. I don't know.
All the lights, they're passing by, and all of my thoughts, they multiply. I see it fly